Today, we are going to be analyzing some Indian solar stocks. So, stocks which are manufacturing solar modules. Modules are like just smaller panels. So, bunch of solar modules make up a solar panel. So, today we're going to be analyzing them, analyzing these solar stocks. And the way we're going to do them is using Screener.com. So, here we have Screener.com. This is for Wari Energies. And we also have Alpec Solar, Sattvic Green Energy, which also manufactures solar modules. We have MV Photovoltaic, Vikram Solar, and Premier Energies. So, of course, not all the business models are going to be one to one. Some may do things a little bit differently, but it's just a fun comparison. And the main way of comparing basically, see, go to the profit and loss section. Okay. We will compare their compounded, profit growth, compounded sales growth, and most importantly, we will also compare their this OPM, which is the operating profit margin, also known as the EBITDA margin. Okay, we will compare that also for the latest years, of course. So let us start. We will just start with Premier Energies only. Premium Energies. Let us start with that. So 39,864 crores of market cap. Okay, let's go to profit and loss. Sales March 2020. Let's go 2025. So thing to remember, sales are the topmost, operating profit, then operating profit margin is the percentage below the black number. So 2025, we have sales of 6,519 crores, 1,781 crores of EBITDA, 27% of EBITDA margin. You know what? Let's actually do quarterly sales. Yes, quarterly sales. Let us take a look at the most recent of records. Most recent of records. So in the most recent quarter, company did 1,837 crores in sales and 561 crores in EBITDA. 31% growth in EBITDA margin. 31%. Sorry, 31% EBITDA margin. 31% EBITDA margin. That's pretty good. In the profit and loss section, let us go to the compounded profit and loss. So compounded sales growth has been 47% over last 5 years, 106% over the last 3 years. Compounded profit growth has been 90% CAGR profit last 3 years, 297% profit growth. CAGR of 297% 3 years is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Let us take a look at the cash flows. How good are the cash flows? So, cash from operating activity, March 2020, so fiscal year 2020, minus 66 crores. Okay, 237 next, 5 next, very fluctuating. And look at this, come back from 2020 to 2025, 1,348 crores of cash. Okay, interesting. So, 31% is the EBITDA margin. Cash flows seem to be now on the rise. So that was Premier Energies. And sales growth was how much? 47%. Nice. Vikram Solar. Okay, next candidate, we have Vikram Solar. What else do we have? Market cap of 8,830 crores. Okay. All right, let's go to the quarterly sales. Okay. We have the latest quarterly sales. And let us go to the latest one. So we have 1,110 crores in sales, 235 crores in EBITDA, 21%. Ooh, 21% EBITDA margin. 21%. Okay. Let's go to cash flows. All right, cash flows. Let us go to cash flows. 2020, 227 crores. Oh, pretty high, no? 195 crores, 2023. 2024, 152 crores. 2025, 299 crores. Not not a single negative year. Not a single negative year. That's good. Let's go to profit and loss. What are the compounded profit growth? Okay, only 16% over the last 5 years, 26% over last 3 years. Compounded profit growth, 46%. That's pretty good. Compounded, it's really good. It's actually really good. Last 3 years, 62% CAGR. That's amazing. It's extremely good. So sales growth was outpaced by profit growth. Um, and how much is it? An 8,830 crores company. Recently covered this. Okay. Let's go to MV Photovoltaic. Okay. 12,000 crore company. All right. Let's go to the latest quarters. Here we have quarterly results. So latest quarter, September 2025 quarter, 1,131 crores in sales, 399 crores in EBITDA, 35% EBITDA margin. Okay, 35% EBITDA margin. All right, 21, 31. This is 35. This is 35. Vikram was 21. Let's go to cash flows. 97 crores in 2021, 129, 59, 234, 614 crores in 2025. Hmm. Not a single negative year. Okay, that's good. And the compounded sales growth, okay, it was not even there 5 years ago. Okay, 61% compound sales growth. 61. Okay, uh, 234. Okay, this company must have had a really low margin because 234% is of course also pretty absurd. I think Premier was also like this. Okay, let us go to another company. Okay, Satwik Green. Okay, Satwik. We got 4,844 crores of EBITDA. Let's go to PNL. Okay, let's go to PNL. Okay, okay. So TTM means trailing 12 months. Okay, so TTM means last 12 months. So the data is not even that far, goes that far. 98% sales growth, compound profit growth, 115% in the last few years. Okay, what is the 2025 sales? So 2025, 2,158 crores in sales, that size of a company. And the latest quarter, okay, latest quarterly result, we have 768 crores in sales. We got 14% EBITDA margin, 108 crores. Okay, interesting. Okay, okay. Cash flows. So only 14%. Okay, 14%. Big difference. 31%, 35, 21%, 14%. Cash flows. Okay, 2023, 5 crores, 44 crores, 43 crores. Cash from operating activity. Okay. All right. Okay. Next company, Alpec Solar, 2,086 crores. We covered this before. Let's go to the latest, the quarterly results. How good are the margins now? So quarterly results, sales of 523 crores, 78 crores of EBITDA, 15% EBITDA margin, 15%, again 15. Okay, let's go to cash flows. So cash flows, cash from operating activity, 7 crores 2020, 2021, 2 crores, minus 1 crores, minus 7 crores, minus 8 crores, 69, oh, 69 crores. Okay, that was a nice reversal. What are the overall profit and sales growth? Let's go with the profit and loss statement. Um, oh, hold up. 51% last 5 years compounded. So if in year one, 100 crores, then 51% growth on that, 151, 51% growth on top of the 151, so that's compounded. Last 3 years, 68% compounded sales growth. ETM 205%. Okay, 94%. Last 5 years CAGR, 94%. I'm noticing one more thing here. If you take a look here, all these companies have really good ROEs and ROCEs, I think all of them do. Hold up. Yeah. So Satvik Green also has like ROE of 94% shown here. They're not always accurate, but they're based on some number. Vikram has 16.6%, 26.4. These are based on, I think, fiscal year 25 numbers, not the latest quarterly earnings anyway. Okay. Vori Energies. This is the big one. 89,000 crore market cap. That's pretty big. Okay. Quarterly results. Let's take a look. Here we have the sales of 6,066 crores, 1,406 crores of EBITDA, 23% EBITDA margin, 23%. Okay, so Premier has 31, Vori has 23. Hmm. Okay. Profit and loss statement compounded 49%. Hold up, 49% compounded sales growth of last 5 years, 72%. Okay. 113% 113% compounded profit growth over the last 5 years. 119% over the last 3 years. Trailing 12 months, 139%. What are these triple digit compounded profit growth? Triple digit. Huh. Okay. One thing though, these can be distorted in cases where, like, for let's say the company, like this quarter, let's say if any random company, let's have a talk, any random company, for example, they have an extremely good year. Like for some reason, let's say it's in the mining industry, thing they're mining, it shoots up randomly, it shoots up, temporary shoots up for that year. So the mining metals price has gone up massively for that year, and therefore the profits have gone up massively. They've gone up massively. That will distort the entire like CAGR compared to 5 years ago, 10 years ago. It will distort the CAGR. So we have to be careful that we're seeing these historical numbers, historically growth rates like profits and revenues. But taking that example of mining company, if let's say the next year the profits go down, they go down a lot because let's say the mining metal price goes down to back to normal levels. Then what happens? Profit also goes back down, revenue also go back down, and then the entire 10-year, 5-year CAGR, the growth rate, the profits and revenues go back to normal. So sometimes we do have to pay attention to stuff like that. And yeah. So interesting, interesting stuff. Many companies, many different sizes. We took a look at high ROEs and high ROCEs for like most of them. Some had way better margins, 30% plus. Some had in the 14, 15%. There were one in the 20s. Very interesting segment, growing very, very fast. And it seems that these major players, they are profitable. They're profitable even in the cash flow side. Some of the companies had like pretty good cash flows. I think Worry, we did not take a look at the cash flows. Let's take a look at the cash flows. So 83 crores, 2020, 67 next one, 698 crores, 1500 crores, 2305 crores, 3158 crores. So the cash flows, there are some who are doing well. I think Satvik was not. Alpex, I don't even remember. Alpex was okay, cash flow positive. I think Vikram was doing pretty good. Premier had a great this cash flow. Yeah, this year's cash flow was pretty good. Interesting sector, extremely fast growing and we're still profitable. So that's a rare combination. Growing so fast. Okay, not exactly a rare combination, but difference in profit ranges. There were some good cash flows there. The sector as a whole is growing like exceptionally fast. That's an exceptional growth rate for like so many companies coming up and still being profitable. So yeah, that is it. That is the small informal view of the Indian solar sector. Big names, some small names. That is it. I think bye. Hold up. Actually, there is insulation energy also, no? Yeah, insulation energy. I forgot about this. 2,975 crore company. Um, they don't have quarterly results, they have half yearly results, which is like quarter, like 2 quarters. They plug them together, you combine them, that becomes a half year. So the latest half year, 777 crores in sales, that's half year. So you divide them by two to get a more appropriate quarterly. So like I think like 300 and how much is this? 360 something? Is it 300? Well, hold up. I can't do maths. Hold up. 777 divided by 2. 380, not 60, 388 something crores. 102 crores EBITDA, 13% EBITDA margin. Okay. Let's take a look at the cash flows. Very important cash flows. Cash from operating activity 9 crores 2022. Minus 1, then 30, then 113. Good on the cash flows, I guess. Improving. Then we have got the entire profit and loss. 84% CAGR last 3 years. 163% CAGR profit last. Oh God. These are some really big numbers.